Ortman up to second. Look out. Got pants on the ground. Red, red, red. Red, red, red. Red, red, red. So apparently when the red comes out, we just drive around. We don't stop. We go check out our buddies. Yeah. All right, we'll get them all stacked up, racked up. Getting a little pep talk on how the red flag works. All right. Logan will jump across, get ready for the green light, green flag. Here we go. Still going to be the 3 of Chamberlain, your leader. Good looking white walls and the pink wheels on the 09 of Ortman. Sirocco riding in the number 4-3 spot. Here comes Metz on the 69. He'll get the daily double, got 2 of them. Sets his sights on Chamberlain. Adult class is 8 laps. Oh, back to the red, back to the red. Got the 9 down of Mason Thompson. He'll go pants to the ground up here on the front straightaway. Of course, if there is a lot of times in the bikes, if they're up out of the way, they'll race around them with a, what they call like a area caution. But if we do get a rider down in the race groove, we will go to the red flag to make sure the rider is okay. And, of course, make sure nobody runs over top of them. Here we go, green top. 3 at Chamberlain, your leader. Sirocco, they're in the number 2 spot. Here comes Metz on that 69. Work them on around. Chamberlain, Sirocco, and Metz. White's out, 1 to go. Metz looking, it'll be Gerald Chamberlain. Sirocco and Metz, your top 3. Crystal Mole out of East Troy, Michigan, or Wisconsin on the 7-Eleven. In the double X will be Alvaro Zarate out of Earlham, Iowa. Nathan Driscoll out of Granger on the 07D. James Carter out of Kimberly, Wisconsin, the 28. Jake Glover out of Kingston, Illinois in the 22. Ryan Boss out of Winterset, Iowa, the B4U. Ellie Bubb out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin on the 66. And Scott Allitz out of Des Moines on the 67. Third and final Boonie heat race. 26 Boonies from Iowa, Wisconsin. From Iowa and Wisconsin, so a great showing of Boonies. This class, a very huge up-and-coming, has such a great following. Of course, I got introduced to the Boonies up at Flat Out Friday, which, of course, you can join us up there on Flat Out Friday in February 23rd, I believe it is. They have 60-plus Boonies. They actually have to limit the number of Boonies up there at that big event. Get the pleasure of going up there in every year in working that great event during Mama Tried. Watching for it. Here we go. Pole shot to the 28 of James Carter. It's going to be 67 of all. Look out. Got one down. Reds up, reds up, reds up. All righty. James Carter, the 28, on point. Here we go, Boonies. Going to be 28 of James Carter, your leader. 67, Scott Allitz. Allitz in second. Jake Glover and Ryan Boss. That's your top four. Still your leader, James Carter, the 28 car. Bike. Sorry, I was in car racing mode there for a minute. Had you confused, didn't I, Nate? Still out front, the 28 of James Carter. Next time right here, 2 to go. Carter on the 28. Kimberly, Wisconsin is where he calls home. Checkered flag is what he knows. James Carter to the win. Second will be Scott Allitz. He'll come across to the 67. And the B4U of Ryan Boss going third. Oh, now it's time for a little go-kart action. Couple heat races of them. 330 clones. Noah Berglund from Section Fun in Isanti, Minnesota, the double out one. Sean Cluck, Fremont, Ohio, the 21. Cadence Davenport, Huxley, the 8 kart. Taylor Alton, New Richmond, Wisconsin. The 4 is Gavin Gregory out of Laverne. The 2 is Jordan Krug out of Council Bluffs. The 69 is Zach Axlin in the 51X right there. Oh, great start. Berglund and Clocks right there. Noah Berglund in the catbird seat. Sean Clock coming. Sean Clock right there to the inside, looking down to the race lead. Clock, Berglund, and the 30 of Alton. Working on around. Alton's going to get a little bump on Berglund. Berglund now back into the number 3 spot. The 4 of Gavin Gregory that will hustle Berglund back about 3 spots. As Axlin's around him. Working on down. It'll be Sean Clock out of Ohio to the white flag and 1 to go. Sean Clock checkers in a win. Tyler Alton, Gavin Gregory, or Zach Axlin at the line. Jordan Krug and Gavin Gregory, your top 5. He raced number 2. Going to see Spencer Smolders out of Merlin, Ontario, Canada on the 1. And the 11 is Alex Smolders out of Merlin, Ontario, Canada. Max Jacobson, Lennox, South Dakota, 32. Tyler Spencer, Corydon, Iowa, the 31. 351, Skylar Prohaska, greens up, here we go. 82, Colton Zappeltill out of Agency, and Caleb Woodard out of Bennington, Nebraska. Lap 1 in the books. Spencer Smolders. Oh, red, hard rack. Hard rack as we go to the red flag. Rider up on his feet, Alex Smolders out of Merlin, Ontario. Oh, man, what a scary ride back there. But I tell you what, Des Moines Fire here, our EMT staff, were right on the spot. The rest of the drivers got shut down like they're supposed to, and everybody did their job. But tough break for the 11 of Alex Smolders over there. As a hard ride over there. So I believe on the lineup we'll see the 132, 351, 131, 31, and 82. So they'll fire them on up. He says, heck, hold my beer, watch this, I'm gonna go race. Hot diggity dog. They raise them a little harder and tougher in Canada, I guess. So the 11 of Alex Smolders is gonna drop to the tail. Woohoo! All right, here we go. Green's up, we're back underway. Jacobson to the lead. Spencer Smolders in second. The 351 of Prohaska and Caleb Woodard and the Uncle Frank's Hot Rod in the fourth. It'll be great battle for third and fourth between Prohaska and Woodard. Prohaska and Woodard back and forth, to and fro. It'll be your leader, the 32 of Max Jacobson out of Lenox, South Dakota. Veteran here at the barn. White's out, one to go. Checkers out, Max Jacobson, Spencer Smolders, Caleb Woodard, and Skylar Prohaska. That wraps up 330 clone action. Let's go back to some pit bikes, 12-inch pit bikes. We'll see 3 heat races of them. Going to be Bo Moody out of Dysart on the 11. The 15 of Des Moines, Rylan Runyon. Dwayne Ferguson out of Otho, the 3Y. And Jacob Berry out of Hudson in the third 82. 7, Tyler Tabor out of Altoona. And the 18 of Jake Gould from Swan. Danny Ayers out of Webster City in the 4D. Josh Emmerich out of Lacona on the 2, and Tyler Inman from Altoona on the 57. Don't forget, tonight after the races, make sure and visit the Crow's Nest, located at 3801 Easton Boulevard, your official Battle at the Barn after a race party headquarters. Homemade pizza, $30 for 5 tall boys and 18 wings on Saturday, and they'll have the kitchen open late tonight. $50 tickets on sale. Get them bought on up. Of course, thanks to we'll have some extra money on the line. A little back row challenge for our semi-pros from our friends at Clogbusters. Clogbusters Drain, Cleaning, and Repair. New sponsor coming on here for the Battle at the Barn 16. Great to have them on board with us. Alrighty, here we go. Hole shot to the 11 of Bo Moody. Red, red, red. Alrighty. Pitters on parade. Moody, Barry, Gould, and Inman. It is Bo Moody, Jacob Barry, Jake Gould, Tyler Inman, top 4. Red, red, got a couple of them humped together down here. The 57 of Inman and Emmerich. Inman and Emmerich getting together and kind of stacked up on each other, and I guess that's how you make mini bikes. Oh, red and red. So the 15 of Rylan Runyon down, holding his elbow, probably just got his funny bone. There we go. Good clean start again. Bo Moody out of Dysart, your leader. Oh, got one down. Here we go. Here we go. On down and around. So the 11 of Bo Moody, your leader. Barry, Inman, and Emick. White flag out, Bo Moody. Moody, Barry, and Emick. That's the way they'll end them up. Checkers out. Bo Moody, Jacob Barry, Tyler Inman, and Josh Emmerich. Your top four. Dylan Bowmeister out of Des Moines on the 116. Caden Kaufman, Rhinebeck on the 144. Brady Hilber, Dysart at 22 junior. And Jason Allbills Jr. out of Elk Run Heights, 79. Alan Schluger on the 34. Andrew Morgan out of Pleasant Hill, the 189. Braden Shepard from Altoona, the 57X. Donovan Christensen out of Garner on the 287. And Mason Teeter out of Beacon on the 19. All right, get them on the grid, get them lined up. .187 is in heat 3. 187 heat 3. Maybe the 189. It's Andrew Morgan there. Green's up, hole shot. Going to Kaufman on the 144. Bowmeister right on in behind him. Followed by Andrew Morgan on the 189. Here we go for the lead. Bo Meester on the 116. Hoffman, your leader on the 144. Lap rider there. Kaufman around. Here comes Bo Meester with. Battle for the lead. It's going to be Caden Kaufman out of Rhinebeck, Des Moines. Bo Meester, that's Dylan. Working around one of the back markers. Got to get around. Keep it off the ground. Here we go. Kaufman. Bo Meester, Morgan, and Christensen. Pit bike heat 3. Spencer Harbour out of Johnston, the 777. The 187H is Connor Higgins from Des Moines. Jacob Dakovich from Des Moines, the 257. Kyle Goodwin out of Pleasant Hill on the 238. Sonny Verts from Des Moines on the 162. 4J is Jay Vandermeeten out of Oskaloosa. The 92, Tyler Drosty out of Washburn, Iowa. And the 82X is Adam Runyon out of Des Moines. Oh, got one dead, got one pants to the ground. So that one was not real pretty. Whoop! Back to the second row he goes. It is one warning, says do it again, you go back a row. All right, here we go. The green flag for the 2 is Sonny Verts. Verts, your leader, followed by Dakovich, Harbour, and Goodwin. Sonny Verts on the 2, your race leader. Scorecard shows 162. Bike shows 2 leaders in trouble. Here comes Dakovich. Got him. Dakovich to the lead. Sonny Verts, Spencer Harbour. Work him on down and around. White flag out, 257, Jacob Dakovich. Dakovich right there to the checkers. So the bikes are away, and it's time to cut some grass. Outlaw lawnmowers. Man, if you put a snowblower on one of these things right now, woohoo! You got Raquel Oshner out of Hertzford, Wisconsin, the 577. Connor Woods, the 27W from West Des Moines. And Rick Mole Jr., the 99. So it is Connor Wood and the 27W. Oh, smoke in the left rear. Working on around. All right, here we go. Predator Karts, Heat 1. Robert DeCisco out of Elkhorn, Iowa. The 87, Sean Brown, Des Moines, the 70. Tyler Cross out of Stewart, the 55. Gavin Clatter, Granger, the 2. Dustin Collins, 43, Des Moines. 00B of Braylon Long out of Norwalk. And Nathan Shealy's out of Dubuque, the 7N. Here we go! Predator Karts. Have to look out, hang on. Yep. So got the 7N of Nathan Shields around in the barriers on the back straightaway. All righty, get them load on up. Sean Brown, your leader on the 70. Sean Brown, Tyler Cross. 00B of Braylon Long. I believe going, well, I don't know. I thought they were trying to get Long to third. I could be wrong. Most of the time I am. So we did get a lap in, so it'll be single file. Single file. Hey, he got it! Woohoo! Now the other kart didn't get it. Holy goodness. All right. There we have it. Sean Brown, your leader. Here we go. Brown cross. 1 and 2. Oh, hang tight. 55 across. Chains come off. He's out of this one. Braylon Long into the number 2 spot now. Going to chase down Sean Brown. Long to the lead. Braylon Long. Long, your leader, followed by Brown. 6 down, 2 to go. White flag coming, Braylon Long. Checkers out, Braylon Long, Sean Brown, and Gavin Clatter, your top 3. All righty, here we go. Predator Kart Heat Race number 2. Gonna see Doug Sylvester out of Ottumwa the 12. Carter Larson, Altoona the 17. Trenton Thomas out of Oskaloosa Road 2 the 22. 39J, Jake Malloy from Des Moines. Seth Vanderaken out of Oskaloosa the 747. Dustin Strickler out of Nuna, Iowa the 21. And Bryant Blackwell out of Martinton, Illinois, the 007. Oh, got one around in the blades. Yellow. Sylvester in the 12 kart. Parked on the blade down there. Straight up, stack up. Straight up, stack up from the top. Of course, if we don't get a lap in, leader, karts or everybody involved will retain their spot. Once we get a lap in, if you stop and bring out the yellow, you go to the tail. Here we go. Oh, the old 007 beating and banging the berm. Now he busted an axle. That's what happens when you come off the disc blades. Got to keep her straight on the ground. Carter Larson, the 17, your leader. Doug Sylvester on the 12, running second. Coming up on the 21, Dustin Strickler is third. 5 laps coming this time. Leader 17, yellow. Yellow. 3 yellow flags and a bigger yellow light, and we still are wide open. Well, it's Shelby. How are you? Look at you and your 8,000 pounds of keys. The 17 to the win, Carter Larson. Doug Sylvester and Dustin Strickler, your top three. So that'll move us from our Predator karts to KT100s. Got three of them. That's all. 3 KT100s. This one ought to go quick. There won't be another 7 of them to kill each other. Chase Young out of Altoona, the 26. The 4, Denny Flanders out of Des Moines. And Cade Higday, the 17, are right there. Green's up. It'll be 26. Chase Young, your leader. 17 of Cade Higday in second. Higday, of course, won last night. Try to get her done here again today. Higday, Young, and Flanders. This one kind of a snoozer right now, but I guarantee you Young's going to try to get up there and get something done. Here comes the bump. Can't quite get him. White's out, 1 to go. Cade Higday right here. Oh, there's the bump right there. Chase Young, Denny Flanders, Cade Higday. Higday says, paybacks are a you-know-what. Everybody always says, how come there's never a black flag? Because it's the barn. Just kind of move a guy out of the way a little bit, and it happens. So we will now move on from our KT100s to our rookie cage karts. It'll be Cannon Millard out of Indianola, the 57. Brylan Neer out of Johnston, the 15N. Cole Earls out of Ziering on the 18. And Ava Reed, Pleasantville on the 9K. Here we go. Nice clean start. Gonna be Brylan Neer. Neer is far from giving up that lead. Neer, Earls, and Reed. 1, 2, and 3. Around they rear and around they tear. Here on the syrup at the Jacobson building. White flag out. Braylon Neer on the 15N. Checkers out for Neer. Earls, Reed, and Miller. Youth cage kart's going to be coming up next. It'll be Dax Housley out of Runnels on the 79. Bentley Long from Norwalk, the 99B. Landon Elliott from Boone, the 9L. And Drake Ballard out of Ankeny on the 7. Here we go, looking for the green. It's up. We're underway. Long to the lead in the 99B. It'll be Long, Ballard, Housley, and Elliott. Long there, your leader. Here we go. Elliott coming up to third. Landon Elliott looking. Dax Housley is second. Bentley Long, your leader. White's out, 1 to go. It'll be Elliott to second. Elliott, wow! Landon Elliott going for a bike ride And how that kid saved it before he got to the barriers. Dad Aaron Elliott just there gives thumbs up, says nice job. So they'll fix some barricades over there. Of course, Landon Elliott, Dad Eric Elliott, racing Sport Mods and Mods for years, getting Landon there. He says, good job. Nice save on that one. Youth cage kart's going to go open for cycle. Cole McNeil, Dysart, Iowa, the 51. Jared Gorman, Colfax, Iowa, the 27. Skylar Prohaska out of Lakefield, Minnesota, the 351. Tyler Alton, New Richmond, Wisconsin, the 30. And the 2 is Jordan Krug out of Council Bluffs. Whoa, look out! Yellow! So zing around they go. Take her back from the top. Going to be McNeil and Gorman on the front row. Straight up, side by side. 51-27 front row. 51-27 front row. I would think that if you knew you started on the front row and that was the best start to be, you would remember where to go. But apparently not. Green's up. Skylar Prohaska to lead. Krug to second. Krug in the deuce to the 2. Krug gonna look on the bottom. 351 of Prohaska back to third. Here comes Alton. Alton to the lead. Back to Krug. Krug back downstairs. Tyler Alton. Jordan Krug, your leader. Tyler Alton working second. Alton and Krug back and forth. Lap car coming. Working on in, Tyler Alton to the lead. Jordan Krug right on in there. Krug back to the inside, 2 to go for the 2. Tyler Alton bobbled at that time. Krug to the checkers. Jordan Krug, Tyler Alton, 1-2. Cole McNeil, 3. Hooligan bikes. Oh, I love me some good old Hooligans. Morgan Pillar out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the 156. Joseph Beavers, Fort Atkins, Wisconsin, the 10. Jason Fox out of Maple Grove, Minnesota, the 83. Nick Hosking out of New Prague, Minnesota, the 22X. Robert Pretz out of Anoka, Minnesota, the 87. And Kyle Stoutenberg out of North Branch, Minnesota on the 71. Hooligans! Whoop. Hang tight. Got one not started on the grid. There we go. Green's up. Good start. Hole shot 83. Jason Fox. Fox and Pratz 1-2. Pratz coming on the outside. Robert Pratz looking. Jason Fox and Robert Pretz battling for the lead. Kyle Stoutenberg back there in third. Jason Fox, your leader. Robert Pretz in second. Kyle Stoutenberg in third. 2 to go for the 83. White flag out, 83, Jason Fox. Maple Grove, Minnesota rider, Jason Fox with checkers in the win. Robert Pretz out of Anoka, Minnesota. And then the 71, Kyle Stoutenberg. Hooligan number 2. Gordon Radowski out of Milton, Wisconsin is 15. Chelsea Stoutenberg out of North Branch, Minnesota, the 17. I'm gonna say there was a wedding over the last time we were here I didn't know about. Dwayne Ferguson, the 3Y out of Otho. Twin Lakes, Wisconsin's Terry Vestal in the 27. And Bubba Samuelson out of Frazee, Minnesota in the Bearded Wonder 17X. Take a look. Nate, show everybody at home on Flow the beard on Bubba Samuelson, that 17X. That baby is pure sexiness right there. Ladies, if you like a man with a beard, that's your guy. Here we go. '27 of Terry Vestal. Vestal, your race leader, the 27. Twin Lakes, Wisconsin racer. Here comes the 17X machine, Bubba Samuelson. Gordon Radowski there in the 15. Radowski, Samuelson 2 and 3, but it's Terry Vestal, your race leader. Big twin Harleys making the syrup good. Bubba Samuelson to the news. Samuelson up to second. White's out, 1 to go. Vestal, your leader. Terry Vestal with the win. Bubba Samuelson and Gordon Radowski going third. So here we go, Junior 1s. Junior 1 heavy. Not even close to thinking about turning the lights off. And, well, those talks about teaching your children. Here we go, green's up. That one's a lot better. Hayden Arnold, 32 out of Stanhope. Abel Hogbach out of Nashua on the 69A. Ace Wolfgram on the 78. Of course, scheduled here was Caden Burkholtz. Unfortunately, they were sent home for the weekend. And Kashmir Brow, unfortunately, could not compete because of things with the one car yesterday. Hayden Arnold out of Stanhope, your leader on the 32 kart. Van Beek working second, Ace Wolfgram and Hogbach. Your karts on the racetrack. Checkers out, Hayden Arnold. So the 12 of Dayton Van Beek will be scored fourth for passing and advancing under the disc blades. You cannot pass under the blades. If we catch you, you'll be docked 2 spots, so he does. It's going to be Natasha Victor out of Colfax, a 08. Jackson Reeves out of Truro, the 5. Green's out. Braylon Neer, the 15N. Henry Arnold, Stanhope, 72. Leroy Rolfs, Canton, South Dakota, the 71L. It'll be the 5 of Jackson Reeves. Right there, your leader. Followed by Leroy Rolfs and Braylon Neer. Here we go. Checkers out. Reeves, Rolfs, and Neer, your top 3. Junior 1 heavies go away, and outlaw 3-wheelers come to play. It is on the 11 from Lakeville, New York, Brian Raffa. The 9, Lanny Moore from Des Moines. Mike Moore in the 69. The 3 is Dylan Hawes and Logan Moore on the 6. So outlaw 3-wheelers. Get them sit up, stacked up, ready to go. Oh! That one was timed. Oh, it's going to be the 9, Lanny Moore, your leader, 69. Dad, Mike Moore. Dylan Hawes, Brian Rafferty, Logan Moore. The 9 of Lanny Moore. Mike Moore back in the 69, chasing down son Lanny Moore. I think when 3-wheelers were outlawed by the United States government, Mike Moore, I believe, was the age of his twin boys, Logan and Lanny. Checkers out, Lanny Moore, followed by Mike Moore, Dylan Hawes, Rafferty, and Moore. Back to some go-kart action, 370 clones. Tyler Alton, New Richmond, Wisconsin, the 30. Max Jacobson, Lennox, South Dakota, 32. Caleb Woodard, Bennington, Nebraska, the 131. Jordan Krog, Council Bluffs, the 2. Gavin Gregory, Laverne, Minnesota, the 4. And Skylar Prohaska, 351, Lakefield, Minnesota.